Okay, hello guys, welcome to this broadcast. I hope, yeah, that looks kind of okay. I was fiddling around with the webcam settings and yeah, it was not so easy. Huh? So I'm looking a bit weird. Maybe I should wear a hat. That would probably help. Okay, so anyway, we are on and I'm taking challenges, of course, by all the premium members of Chess24. So please challenge me. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, both is okay. I'm going to grab one of the challenges and see. Who am I playing? Florestan. Let's just start with the game and see what happens. Yeah, I think we now also have the ratings in place. Yeah, we have them. Okay, that's cool. So you can actually see the ratings here on the top. Got a Vienna game, and with G3, yeah, this is a pretty decent line actually. D5 is not something I know well, but I want to play. I think this is better than those Bishop C5 kind of development lines that I usually played. Here, just centralization is the way to go. Okay, D4. I probably have to take. Yeah, I'm also happy to answer questions in the chat. If you have some chess-related question or something else that you feel I might be qualified to answer, just go ahead. Okay, I'm just developing here. Bishop F5, maybe Bishop to E4. That is an idea. Quite often white will go Rook B1 in such a position. Not sure if this is great here. Oh no, he just wants to get this going directly. Maybe Rook to D8 here, so that C5 can be taken. Yeah, I only play premium members. This is the way it goes here on this server with those shows. Okay, what to do now? Knight B4 is an interesting idea. I think I'll go for that. Trying to harass him a little bit with Knight D3, Knight C2 and stuff. It looks interesting. C5 I can still take. Okay, what is he doing? Knight H4. I probably have Bishop E4. Tja, what is white supposed to do now? It's not so easy to play here, this position. Okay, sorry. What about this? If I take it, it doesn't do that much good. I can go Knight D3 though, or Knight C2. Yeah, Knight D3 will probably trade, but let's go for that. So that's a trade. Now let's see. That knight is active on D3, but it is not very well supported at the moment. How to do this here? Not easy. Knight H4 is still something that could happen. And C5. What to do here? Even C5 is actually a move. I'll go for that. Unsure. What is the best gambit opening for white? The queen's gambit doesn't qualify. Well, I don't know. There are not many actually. I mean, there are a couple that don't lead to a black edge, certainly. The Evans gambit, for example. This is pretty decent. But it's not something where you can expect to be better if black knows his stuff. There are some things like there are some gambits, of course, within openings. Yeah, there are some real gambits that are okay, but not like the ones that happen very early on. These are usually not that great. All those E4, E5 gambits, for example, they are not particularly great. the King's Gambit, the Danish Gambit, and so on. They're all pretty much, yeah, they're all good for black, or at least okay for black. Okay, this is getting a little bit tricky. He's got very, very active pawns. Yeah, a5, not a move I love to play, but I have to. I cannot give away the pawn. Okay, he tries to push the pawns quite clearly. Bishop a7 maybe to attack the c-pawn. Not sure that I like my position here. He will play c6. I would love to push those, but I don't know if I can actually. Okay, maybe get the king closer. I don't have a clear idea here what to do. Okay, played this one. Yeah, here I was thinking rook c5, rook e5, maybe just attack it. But he will play c6, I guess. Takes. It's not so great. Okay, let's push these pawns. Maybe I can trade a and b against the c5 pawn and then get d6. He's playing a very good game here, Florestan. And he says, hi aus Gelsenkirchen. Yeah, hello to Gelsenkirchen. I couldn't... Oh, wow. What is he doing here? Is that really possible? That would be great stuff for white. d7. I think I can give something back here, right? c6 takes. That take d7. That shouldn't be so bad. And he doesn't get the b pawn now. That wasn't so convincing, I guess. Yeah, he had a good position, certainly. Yep, at least here I know what to do. Okay, if he well, I still think I can go up or not. Yeah. Not. I mean, he has rook c6. That's almost made, but almost. Nah, this wasn't well played by me. Someone mentioned in the chat. No, that wasn't a good game. I think I was in huge trouble here. But he didn't play the end game well. But he had a good position. Very sure. Okay, now my pawn is behind. I'm sorry, my rook is behind the pawns, so they're ready to be pushed. Yeah, and my king is coming up. Black is running out of moves now. Yeah, I now will invade to f3 or d3. I've got 1 minute left. That's enough, I guess. Yeah, only the choice between two evils. It was a very good game by him. I had huge problems there. Hey, a new badge, huh? 100 Blitz wins. That's cool. Okay, so let's see. I don't have a particular concept who I'm going to play. I just pick basically randomly. Okay, playing MHROL here and to see what happens. I can play my normal stuff, d4, c4, what I usually do. And e6. Yeah, let's allow the Nimzo. That's what my normal play. Okay, he goes for the Queen's Gambit declined. Yeah, okay, let's go here. I often play the exchange, but this is also good. That's not good news. Someone studied Jan's Vienna series or what? I'm not an expert here, not at all. But e4 is the only move that gives some problems to black, so I'm going for that. Yeah, any German guys in the channel, what are you doing here? Watching chess instead of football? Isn't Bayern on in 30 minutes? So you probably can watch some of me and then switch to watch Bayern. It's the day, I think, against Benfica. Okay, so I think I'll go e5, gain some space. If he goes to d5, I go to e4. Yeah, it's not so bad for black. I think I probably did not use his move order to the fullest. I don't think that what he did is particularly precise, but not an expert. We'll see. Okay, let's go to e4. Not trading and looking at the c5 square. Black is okay. He can probably go c5 now. Or bishop e7 first. This is also certainly solid. Oh, there's a question. There's a raging debate on Chess24. If I was stuck on a deserted island, which top 20 GM would you choose to be stuck with? Top 20? Oh, top 20. I will need to check the top 20 first to see who's in there. I mean, I have a rough idea who's among the top players, but the top 20 is something a little bit more. Yeah, it's a pretty narrow field, let's say. It probably should be someone who's I don't know. I mean, it should be someone who's capable of doing some work with their hands. Yeah, like, I don't know, make some fire or stuff like that, because I'm the worst ever at doing anything practical. I can barely put a nail in the wall. It's really terrible. So it should be someone with some practical values. I don't know. I don't know who would qualify there. I think most of the top 20 guys are also rather on the nerdy side. Okay, what about this here? Can I do something against this king? This king position looks shaky. Knight g5 looks very aggressive, and I think I should go for aggressive. I don't know, is there anybody in there who strikes you as being a very practical person? Like they could do something, yeah, something useful on a deserted island? I'm not quite sure if there is anybody. I could look the top 20 up on the website, but I don't know. I can try. I'm kind of new to the streaming, so I don't want to screw something up. So who's in the top 20? Let's see. Yeah, I have a look there, but I don't think nobody there strikes me of being super practical. And I don't really know anybody there in person, yeah, and so I cannot really say, okay, this is a nice guy or whatever. I mean, okay, you have an idea, yeah, but you cannot be totally sure. Okay, if I just take e5 here, queen d6, queen h5, It's very dangerous, but is it winning? I can also take his rook. Or anything else. Queen h5 is also a move that makes some sense. Okay, let's do that. But it's kind of complicated. Yeah, I know. I had a look at the top 20. I have no clear favorite. Probably the more easygoing guys are favorites, yeah, so that you know that you at least don't hate the other guy after 20 minutes. But I don't know any of them in person, so yeah, I don't know what black should do here. I cannot take f7. If he takes d3, I'm grabbing the rook, and d5 is also hanging, so I don't really see a move for black. g6, there's queen h6 checkmate. Okay, so if I take g6, then take h8, this is probably the easiest. Yeah, keep it simple is my tried and trusted method in chess. Yeah, Kasparov is not technically on the top 20, as he's an inactive player. But maybe he's not the worst one in terms of practical use. I think it's rather possible that he's able to do something with his hand. He's not, and he's physically very fit. So, and well, and he's 53 years old today, right? Got Kasparov's birthday today. Yeah, black here in this game is in trouble. He's an exchange down, and his king is in danger. Yeah, here I have to trade queens. Just keep it simple, and go for an ending. There's a question about my last weekend game, and I don't think the way it is asked is entirely correct. Blind asks, how did I outclass Jan Krejci? I'm not sure if Krejci is the right pronunciation. I played the Czech Grandmaster on Sunday and won this game in a league match, but outclass is certainly wrong. It was a tough fighting game. I think he wanted a bit too much and then got into trouble. Okay, so who do we play? This one, the Jake X. 2-4-18, high rating. So can he beat me? I'm yet unbeaten in the Banter Blitzes. Last week I scored 100%, and this is also looking good so far. How was my weekend in general? It was okay. It was mostly, well, it was mostly our team match, and well, we lost this match, and we'll have to go back to the third league next season. So this isn't great, but yeah, we put up a fight, and sometimes it's just not enough. Yeah, h5 is I'm just being ready if he goes knight g3. Okay, c4. Yeah, probably he wants to play knight c3. I'm not sure. I'm not a huge fan of the white position here anyway. I think that black is in very decent shape. What is that? Isn't this check good? Where is he going? It looks like I'm winning stuff. Oh, yeah, that was a quick win. Yeah, this is a good line here, this e4 business against b3. Quite a weird move, but it's pretty good. Okay, so new one. Scrap 111. Oh, it's actually not shown as online. I'm not sure if that was a good idea to click that. Opponent is disconnected. Maybe he's coming back, so I'm giving him a couple of seconds. Oh, he's coming up here with the move. Okay. There's a question if I would play a tournament like Jan now does in Bangkok. To be honest, this is one of the tournaments I would really like to play. My issue with that is that I absolutely hate flying. I hate to be on planes, and this is an awfully long flight. So this is what keeps me from entering this kind of tournament. I usually tend to choose the ones that the ones are nearby. Someone says the audio is low. Okay. Yeah, please tell me if if someone else has problems, because I think it's just my usual setup. I didn't change anything. Okay, the game here against Scrap 1-1-1-1-1. I played a Catalan with his check. Okay, if he does that, I'm going to take the pawn and try to keep it. For most others, it's okay. Okay, that sounds good. And now I'm going to try to keep this pawn. I mean, I'm usually not a big fan of grabbing those, but with the bishop being on d2, I think this makes some sense. Yeah, he has some issues with the d4 pawn, and the bishop would rather be back on c1 or somewhere else. It's not so easy for white to sometimes claim very concrete compensation in this kind of Catalan gambits, but you often get good development and get some central play. Something like e5, knight d5, knight e4 might happen, but we'll see. He can also play queen c2, queen e2, anything like that. Yeah, my head still looks weird here on cam, right? Very strange. I have to check this. It's also possible that the lights here are just a little bit too bright in my room. Okay, anyway, Scrap 1-1-1. He's taking a huge timeout. Yeah, I can increase the volume. It's not that I cannot do that. Actually, I don't know why, but no, don't know how. But this one probably. Can I do it like that? Increase it like that? I don't really know. Like this. Maybe I increased it a bit. I have to try around. I'm not knowing this software very well. b3. Oh, I actually could have played b4 here. That was a misstep. That was a misstep. I should have played b4 immediately and then c3. But I guess the audio mixer irritated me. Miktal says, my white bishop is a bad piece. Well, yeah, in some way you're right, but the bishop will come to a6. Okay, now if I take c3, he will take f6. Yeah, bishop takes, or I can just go knight d5. I think I'll go knight d5, this is easier. My speakers exploded. I didn't do that much, I just increased it by a very small percentage. I'm sorry, if I really killed your speakers, you have to issue some kind of invoice to Chess24, I guess. Maybe they cover for me. Okay, I'm just trying to keep the pawns there. Okay, now I'm going a4 here. I'm not going to spoil that chance or miss that chance. Get this to b3. I know I had bishop a6, but b3 is just too good. Too good to not play. I should have played bishop a6, but okay. I can still... not... Yeah, if I take it, he might grab a4. He can actually grab a4. My rook is hanging. Okay, so let's start with this. I don't mind this. And now, bishop a6, or... I can also try to get the knight quickly to d5. That would also be cool. But I think bishop a6 is good. I'm just keeping this pawn, the knight d7 to b6 to d5. Yeah, white is suffering against this b3 pawn. Did any of you see the show before that? I think we had a Miss Strategy middle game show on. I didn't manage to watch it. I had some chess lessons to do, and afterwards get some dinner. Anybody watched that? What was the subject of the show? I saw some earlier shows of Anna, and it was really good. Oh, this is a mistake. Now I'm getting a big pawn fork in with b2. Yeah, it's a full rook. Yeah, a good game was crap 1-1-1, but I think probably this kind of pawn sacrifice is not totally sound. Okay, let's go. Mick Tal, he's in the chat, so I'm trying to play against all the guys in the chat. Yeah, come on. I know you're around. You cannot hide. You can run, but not hide. Okay, let's play something dynamic, if possible, against the London. There's a remark by Blackmore. I'm in chat too. Yeah, sure. I will try to get all the guys in the chat. Blinder is asking my take on No Joke Chess as a player streamer. He's a decent player. Well, I hope. He's one of my students. So I never watched any of his streams though. I never had the time. Very nice guy. Okay, so he went e6 here, Miktal. Sorry, he went b3 here, and I'm thinking about e6, trying to get a bishop there, but probably I should go d5, bishop f5 first. The problem here with b3 and then having the bishop out is that the dark squares are so weak. Look at this, now bishop b2 is a threat. I'm threatening to win the rook or win the exchange. And this is already tricky, very tricky. Okay, bishop b2 now wins the exchange. I just wonder if I can do something better. Like knight b4, but I don't think so. I think I'm grabbing the exchange. It's too good to not take. Okay, wants to give it like that. Okay. Go into c3. I think I'll go here to prevent bishop to d6. So I just took this exchange, and note that this bishop here is very annoying. You always have to be very careful with combining. Let's not be too quick here. With combining a bishop out like on f4 and g5, combine that with b3, as this kind of configuration is very awkward. You don't ever get the rook to the c file, and this is a big issue. Yeah, I don't want to blunder h7, so this is why f5 was played. It's a sure way to protect h7. Everyone is in the chat now. It's busy. That's good. Simul. I don't think Chess24 has simuls, if I'm not aware of it. It's a good format though. Many players get to play a game. That's cool. Yeah, hello to Gecko82 in the chat. Yeah. So my idea now is rook a3, that actually wins the queen. Okay, well, I'll go here, right? Harass him a little bit with the rook. Yeah, we had the question of who do you want to be stranded with on a desert island. It's a interesting question. I have a different question. Who of the top 20 players is actually a decent driver? Yeah, in a car. That would be interesting to know. Usually chess players are not very talented with driving a car, and I'm not an exception. I mean, I'm not a super strong player, I mean, by standards of the top 20 or anything, but I'm also not great at driving a car. I tend to constantly get yeah, what do you call it in a car? Yeah, if it was a human being, you would call it, it gets bruises all the time. Okay, so I'm going to trade that off. Nah, g6, I don't want to do that. Okay, bishop d6. Let's just trade this bishop. There's a question about my last live stream that we had a someone visiting. John Bartholomew was saying hi in the chat. No, I don't mind that at all. Absolutely not. I was just probably not very, I probably did not look happy because I had a bad stream. I simply didn't play well on Monday, in my Monday stream. Okay, what to do here? I think I'll just give the check. And grab this. Yeah, I think I'll grab the bishop next here. Yeah, a good game by Miktal, but this is an important thing to remember. This kind of thing here, combining b3 with bishop f4, this is rarely a good idea because the dark squares like a3, c3, b2, they are very much weakened on the queen side, and this bishop is out on f4. It's kind of on the wrong side of the board. Quite often you really want to combine b3 with bishop to b2 so that it patches all those holes, and this is not possible anymore here. Okay, so next one. Who's in there? Real Patzer. Yeah, let's do that. I should also take a couple of higher rated guys to have a little bit of a variance here. Okay, what are the main differences between me and the top 10 players? Yeah, the main difference is like 1,000 places or so on the or rank 1,000 ranks on the rating list. There's just so much better in all parts of the game. So you cannot really say what's the difference. I mean, it's huge. It's simply huge. Okay, what is this? We got what is this called? Center game, center gambit or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, there are some ideas here to take pawn, to take stuff like rook e4. It's got the bishop on c4 though. I wonder if this is making a huge difference. Okay, I'm grabbing this pawn. Yep, yeah, my Monday stream I didn't play well. It's those streams very late. I mean, this is 10:10 in the evening. Are sometimes tricky because I'm usually playing this after I've worked for a couple of hours, and yeah, I would probably play better if I play like during the day. But anyway, it's good fun. Okay, what about this? He's attacking f7. I probably should have paid more attention to that. But it's mostly a check, right? It's not the end of the world. So do I take there on d2? I think I'll take there. So I can just take this, right? He can take f7, but I just go to h8. It's not a big issue. Maybe I had something better, but I think this is okay. Okay, queen g5 check. Is that a move? I think it is, right? I can do this check. f4, I take g2 with check, and I try to get this bishop out, possibly with a check. Okay, this one. And you know what I did not see? I didn't see that rook g1 is a threat. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I cannot take the rook. I can play bishop e6 though. That's lucky. That's a lucky break. I'm fighting the mate on g8 with a tempo. And wow. That was close. Very close. I can take the rook next. That's a question. When I do record a new video series, yeah, we have something in the works for Chess24. A real big video series about an opening, but it's not like a done deal yet. We have to talk about some details, but something is in the works. Yeah, it's difficult now for why the rook is hanging. I'll probably just win the rook. Yep. That's the rook. So what's the idea? He wants to go bishop bishop f5, I guess. So I'm getting this back. Didn't see that move. Is it dangerous? He wants to go bishop e4, right? I overlooked a couple of things here. This is getting close, but I think I'm still okay. And now I can take this. Now I can take this. He could have played queen g5, then I take h2. But that looks like an extra rook now without any big problems. That was a tough game. Good game by Real Patzer. Okay, so let's see what we get here. Let's see. I'm going to just accept the highest rated challenge. Yeah, so someone can maybe finally spank me here in this show. This is probably the highest rated one. Doros Dio. This is 2563. Okay, I go e5 as I usually do. Stick with my guns. And the Scotch, yeah, here I have this weird check. It's my pet line. It's not totally bad, but it's kind of shaky. So I'm always a bit reluctant to play it in tournament chess. Yeah, white is having the c3 move extra, but quite often you'd like to play a knight there. Okay, this is not so dangerous what white is doing here. Pre-moving a takes b6. It's not taking. Okay, I can just develop now. Here I don't have any particular problem. Can just develop quite easily and centralize my pieces. So I just d6. He never takes on b6, but at some point he probably has to. Okay, now he's going for the pin. Tja. Okay, I think I have to break the pin. This kind of situation is not a big problem. I have this weird pawn structure, but it's not an issue. Pawn structure is just one part of chess, and it's often hugely overestimated by less experienced players, I think. The activity of the pieces is actually far more important. Okay, a4 is interesting. He tries to harass that bishop. So I'm making this square on a7. And here my pawn structure is not good, but I do have the bishop pair, and he does not have such a clear recipe how to attack them, so I don't mind this so much. This is interesting though, and something that I should have paid more attention to. Yeah. The a-pawn is dangerous now. Definitely is dangerous. Bishop c6, rook b8. This I will probably survive. My bishop on a7 is a really weird piece. I have to do something about that bishop. What to do? Okay. Bishop b7 doesn't really help. He's going a6, just like that. Maybe f5. Not quite sure what rook d1 is doing. Does he try to... I don't get the move. This one, okay. I didn't have that one on the agenda. He tries to probably blunt my bishop. Probably with success. But okay, at least I get this out. And okay, if he checks me on f6, that's not a big deal. And I'm ready for c6 and possibly d5. It still looks ugly, but maybe I can get my pawns rolling. Yeah, someone says go Bayern. I'm not a Bayern fan per se, but if they play in the European Cup events, I'm rooting for them. The only German team that can do something. Okay, bishop c8. It could be a bit over ambitious. He's going. Not a good idea. I take a6, rook a6, king f6. There's rook to a1. Bishop g2, knight h5 check is a real problem. That also would work, but well, would work. It doesn't work. It does not work. And I cannot take f6. I don't see a move. This one maybe. This one, yeah, that might work. At least to keep the game going. It's highly critical anyway. Wow. Whoa. Yeah, it's probably a good move. Yeah, very nicely played here by Drozio. He wants to invade with rook to e7. Yeah, that's far from ideal, but okay. Yeah, he should go rook, bishop c6 probably, but he tries to somehow finish me off with other means. But he wants to check me here. Then rook f3 at the end. But I can play. And now he sees the move. Okay, I go to a7. Wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Big trouble. Big, big trouble. Okay, so this I could activate a little bit at least, but of course he's a lot better. And I've got 36 seconds left. Oh my. That looks a lot like a loss. First loss here in the Banter Blitz sessions. Is he checkmating me there? I don't know. I think I should take this. If he checkmates me, okay, bad luck, but I have to get the pawn there. Wow. Wow. Is he mating me? Okay. He probably is. Huh? Double check. Very nice game by Drozio. Very nice game. Yeah, very nice game. I was duly outplayed him. That was very nice. Okie dokie. Let's see. Someone is mocking the jerseys that Bayern is playing in. I have no idea. I don't have it on. I just got killed here by Drozio. Okay, good game by him. Let's see who we also get here. Andreas Ruler 1 2 3. Let's see what he can do. Somehow I have black all the time. Is that right? I always got black. Do they challenge me with black? Quite often. Anyway, let's see. Now I got a really bad position there in that game. What went wrong there? C5 maybe. C5 was a bad move. Yeah? That got me into big trouble. Yeah, Andreas here is not playing, so I'll give you a couple of seconds, but if you don't accept soonish, I'm going to take another challenge here. Okay, I'm going to take a new challenge. I have to abort this game. Okay. And see. Okay, SD Bates. Okay, I've got if. Let's do something else though. I need some fresh perspective here on this. Yeah, playing a somewhat wacky line here, but it's a decent line. Bishop d7. It's sometimes looks like a knight off here, for example, but the difference is that the bishop is on d7. And sometimes this can be quite interesting. H4. Isn't H4 an issue in this? I thought it is. Okay, let's go H4. always thought this is right. This is the right answer here. Or is knight 95 correct? I really don't know. I'm not a Sicilian player per se. Oh, he's going back. So here I can actually take on f2, right? King takes, queen to b6. How is he not losing stuff? Isn't he losing stuff? Okay, we'll see what happens. Yeah, maybe I should play the Sicilian more often. You get stuff like that on the board. Okay, maybe knight c2 b5 is still a move. That's probably right. Knight c6, then he has c3. If he does not do that, I'm just winning d4 back with a fantastic position, so he has to do something like that. Yeah, I'm always looking to the left-hand side because it's the chat is there. It's not so easy to organize if you have that many things to check. The stream, the actual playing area, and so on. Okay, so what is this? I've won a pawn. That's cool. But he's threatening knight to c7. Okay, I think I'm going to cover it with a king. And here, okay, I can go bishop e5 or go all the way back. I think all the way back is good. Knight c6 and then possibly bishop e5 looks good. So yeah, I've won the important pawn, the f pawn. Always good to have. That's a good move. He's attacking this pawn. I don't like to play bishop h6 here. And knight c6 was wrong. Huh? I should have played bishop e5 so that I have f6. Now I don't have a very good way of covering it. Probably rook g8. Bishop g5, bishop takes e3. It's relatively best. Yeah, any information on the Bayern game? Are they already leading? I don't know. It's in I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's Lissabon in German. Yeah, that's a good bishop, right? On e5. That's one of the best bishops that you can get right in the middle of the board. Yeah, how to win this game? Rook c8 maybe, knight a5, knight c4. Ideas like that. Got very good pieces. Yeah, I don't know. White has a hard time here. SD Bates. Rook c8. One idea is also for me to play e6 and kick this knight out. Maybe he should think about something like a bishop trade with bishop g4. Okay, so here interesting. I cannot go b6 because of bishop a6. And I cannot move the knight. That's an interesting move, bishop e3. Yeah, one thing that I had in mind. Oh, now I blundered g5. You can take g5 now. Okay, I can go rook g8. It's not a super big deal, but I actually did blunder this. Okay, my idea was to go e6, and I can play it now. I didn't see yesterday's game, the Madrid Wolfsburg match. I didn't see that. I saw that Ronaldo scored 3 goals, but I didn't watch any of it. I was working the whole evening. Okay, so let's see. Knight e5, I get this traded. So now we only have bishops on the board, and this is helping me because it's easier to attack the weaknesses. Tja, here, do you want to take or not? I think I don't want to take and improve his structure. Okay, this is good. And now I'm going to put the rook on e5. Okay, interesting. He wants to double up, so probably here and d5 is good. I don't like to trade off the pawn, but I think it's probably still, I don't know. He has bishop f3, yeah? He has bishop f3. Yeah, okay. I'll just cover the pawn. It's good. Rook e5 next, and then put pressure. Yeah, it looks good now. He's really in some trouble here. Threat is d5. So what now? Take on e4. How to play here? G4 is not so great. Yeah, I think that is not so great actually. If I take, can I have a? Do I have something better here? Yeah, I don't like it so much, but probably have to. I mean, it's a good ending, but I was hoping to get more. Yeah, it's a pawn, and I have rook f2 coming. Yeah, okay, this is actually not doing much. So let's advance the pawns. Cannot take it due to rook f4. Yeah, someone posted a funny remark here, Gecko82 in the chat, that next year's German Bundesliga football reads a little bit like a stock, some stock depot, because we've got Volkswagen and Red Bull, yeah. And Bayer, yeah, it's probably true, but it's not much different, yeah, in other sports. Or okay, let's go, Mr. Blackmar. Okay, well, Sicilian was working fine, so I'm going to play a Sicilian. Okay. Mora Gambit. Smith-Mora Gambit. Am I going to decline it? I could decline it, actually. And let's decline the Gambit. I don't really like to give white that initiative. Okay, f6, attack the center. Yeah, in the chat, Salomon is asking me up for a challenge. He's an IM. Yeah, sure, challenge me. Why not? Always up for that. Tja, this is not a position that I'm a huge fan of, I have to admit, but it kind of happened. Let's see what he's doing. Knight f3, I guess. Yeah, knight f3. I would like to play bishop g4 here, but he's got queen to b3. This is something that could be quite an annoyance. But I'm gambling a little bit with this. I think it's he's going for it. Okay, so we'll see. I wasn't sure about this at all, but I think I'm okay. The problem is that on the light squares I have some real issues. So up to f7 here. No, I cannot play all of today's challenges. This is too much. There's a bunch of people. What I try, if possible, is to go or take challenges that by players who have not yet played me at all. I mean, I had a stream last week, and I want to, if possible, give other people the opportunity to play. But it's not so easy to keep track of who we've got played already and who not. Okay, my king on e6 is weird, but it will go back to f7 soon. The show, by the way, is scheduled for 90 minutes, and I probably will be on for roughly that, maybe a little bit longer. I'm not sure if anybody is live after me. Let me check. What about the scheduling? Oh, Pepe Cuenca is on actually at 10:45. Okay. Before was funky. If I would have taken that, queen d5 was checkmate. That was a close call. My knight f5 move was a bit relaxed. But okay, I didn't get checkmated. Gecko82 wants to play me and has never played me. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely... Oh, wait. I shouldn't run into queen b3 check. That's an absolutely bad idea. Come on, I'm just going back there with the king now. I don't want to be out in the open all the time. He can take d5 now with a check, but at least the queens are off. And I know that I'm not getting checkmated then. Probably not. Okay. Yeah, I want to go e6 here. I think probably has to take d5 or queen b3. I don't think, objectively speaking, white has much here. Yeah, it looks fairly safe. e6 I can cover with queen d7, for example. Yeah, I'm very okay here. You can challenge me at 5 minute or 3 minute. I usually prefer 5 because it's a bit more relaxed in terms of chatting. But if you prefer 3 minutes, give it a go. I don't really look at that much when I accept the challenges. I just yeah, I do that pretty randomly. Okay, bishop h6. Let's see if I can get that pawn. Okay. Not e6, please. Okay, so knight d5, I don't think so. I think okay, I'm going to grab it. Grab it, yeah, take first, think later. That's a good motto. At least in Blitz, I think it's a fairly decent motto. yeah, white is running out of ideas. This is the thing. My position is completely safe. Oh, that... oh, wow. But I think I can check here, right? It should be okay. Yeah, I've got bishop e3 here. Yeah, I think I'll do it. And then take c5. Just grab pawns. I've got 7. White's got only 3. And sometimes happens in those gambit openings. You run out of pawns. Okay, let's see if the d pawn can check. Takes it, take there. Okay, it's not really necessary to calculate this. I could have taken the bishop maybe. Okay, I was winning on time here against Blackma. Yeah, aggressive game, but I think probably you cannot play that queen b3 stuff. It's probably a little bit too much. Okay, so let's see who I did not play yet. Yeah, here Mr. Malek is in the chat. Omid Malek. So, yeah, you're also versus 5 minute. And again e4. Guys, there's also the move d4. It's pretty good. Everybody plays e4 here. Probably they recognize that I'm playing the Sicilian, and then everybody feels okay. Now I can beat him. Now I can beat him. Can beat him for real. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. I think this is a line. I've never studied it, but I'm going to see what happens. Okay, I think I can. Do I just take? I think I just take here. Spills says he likes my book. That's good. Nice. Thank you for the positive feedback. Yeah, that looks strange, right? But I get to establish this queen on d5. That's not so bad. What is Omid doing here? Okay, it's not so clear. Huh? You can play rook takes. You random guy, you want to play next? Sure. It's not so easy to make to select, yeah. Oh my, there are really some weird handles in the chat. Draw Gangster Arnish. That sounds weird. He's got really lots of criticism for all those draws, but it's not. I don't think it's so justified. It's good to make a little bit of fun here and there, but ultimately he's certainly not happy with his result there. Yeah, Omid, what are you doing now? You should develop quickly here. Like rook c1 maybe, or stuff like that. Is it really just, is it that difficult here? Okay, now he gets this plate. White is okay here, absolutely. He just takes a long time. Random guy. Do I have a challenge by random guy? Yeah. Oh, he's high rated. I'll play random guy next. Okay, I've got everything possible on that on that pawn. And now I try to prepare knight to d5. Maybe he's playing b5 there. My knight does not have a great... Maybe I'm just going back then. No, that's probably what I would have done. But it's not so relevant. He has played something else. h3. Oh, Benfica scored a goal against Bayern. That makes it very interesting, of course. Yeah, bishop f6 is designed to allow this move. I don't mind that. I tried to play knight g6, knight f4 here. It's a bit weird that black is playing on the king side, but why not? Yeah, it seems that the Bayern's goalkeeper made a mistake. A blunder, maybe. Okay, I'll take with the pawn here. I think that actually Neuer is the best goalkeeper in the world, but he has his off days, yeah. Not often, but sometimes. Okay, so get the queen more centralized. He gave me that, he took with the bishop on g6. And this is usually a sign that black is good, because that king's bishop is the most dangerous attacking piece. And if white gives it up, you can usually be happy if you play against the IQP. What to do now? Not easy. It's a good position, but not so easy to make any progress. I think I'm going to regroup this. Oh wait. G4 coming? I don't want to get my queen trapped. That's that really is something to be avoided. One thing is definitely in my favor. He takes ages for his moves. Okay, I'll take this. So this is a good position. I have a very nice knight there on d5. His bishop is not so great, and he's got some weak pawns. I'm quite happy here. He wants to... He's sacrificing stuff. Okay, I'm taking it. Rook c7, I have this one. Oh no, c1 is actually covered. Okay. Okay, let's cover b7. He cannot double on the 7th. This is very important. And now my a-pawn is really strong. Let's see, maybe I can get to the e5 pawn. He's got that one covered. Knight c6 and so on. That is good. Yeah, I'm taking the second pawn. Okay, he lost some time. Yeah, good game by Omid. Yeah, he had a decent position for most of the game, but then it was time-wise, I think, getting too tough. Getting too tough. Yeah, thanks for playing, Umit. So now, random guy. Yeah, you complained that I was taking the wrong kind of challenge. Here we go. You can now try to punish me. Okay, King's Indian. Nope. Grünfeld. Yeah, this is my line against the Grünfeld. This is not the... I'm not super happy with it, but it's something. Oh, Nakamura played 24 hours in one go. Oh, I did not know that yesterday. No, I didn't. I didn't watch. No, I was, as I said, working yesterday mostly, so didn't have time for that. 24 hours in one go is just too long, I think. I mean, okay, everybody can do whatever they want with their time, but it's yeah, it's very tiring, and yeah, not sure that it's useful in the long run. Okay, that was probably not a great idea, right? This feels like a déjà vu. I had something like that in an earlier game. Yeah. I really remember something like that. Black is fine. Black is fine, yeah. Good play here by random guy. Let's see, what do I do? b4, b5 is my standard idea here. I go b4. Yeah, I'm still also reasonably sure that Bayern will still make it. If you watch the streamers sometime later, you know what happened if they actually managed to advance against Benfica or not. Okay, my player is rather straightforward. I'll go a4, b4, b5, whatever. I think b5 immediately. I don't need a4. And black is trying to play with e4, possibly f5. The problem after e4 is that there's bishop to d6. Okay, what is this? He wants to go all the way to e4, I guess. Anyway, this is the plan. No need to do anything fancy. And now, over here. Okay, queen to e6. Is there something good now? I don't know. I would like to get to the c6 pawn. Bishop a6, but it doesn't do that much. Interesting play here by a random guy. I don't see a really good continuation here. I can play a rook to the b file, yeah, with this bishop here. Very interesting. What am I supposed to do here? I don't see something brilliant. Yeah, I was preparing this move. Now I'm threatening to take, play bishop c4, so he probably has to do something about it. And maybe also f3. I mean, it looks very shaky, this f3 stuff, but it wins the bishop, I think. Bird's opening. No, probably not. I'm not a fan of that opening. Oh, 1-1. Bayern scored. Okay. So we'll see. Oh, he's opened up the e-file. I don't know. Is that a good idea? If I take, you can take this now, right? What is the big answer? Pawn takes bishop c4 is not good, and queen takes. Oh, random guy. That's a big bishop on c4. That's a bad bishop. Yeah, but queen takes. I think there was queen c6. I think taking on e4 was probably not a good idea. Ooh. Oh, Vidal scored. Yeah, okay. Thanks, random guy, for playing. Send me a message here. Okay, so Nomikos Spanos. He was also in the chat. Okay, I've got white. Huh? That's good. I'd like to have white once in a while. And I think rating-wise, I'm on like even here. I won a couple of games, lost one. It seems okay. Okay, so we got a Queen's Gambit declined here by transposition. Oh, he takes that. Okay. I'm happy about that. That I can take in one move on c4. You sometimes have to play bishop e2, bishop d3, and only then get to take on c4. Okay, so I like this position. I think I should be in good shape. Okay, Nomikos tries to play c5. Okay, I take. Maybe he gets that in. We'll see. I'm going to try to make it as difficult as possible for him to play the c5 move. Maybe he can still play it and somehow operate with bishop takes f3. Yeah, probably. Didn't do it. So let's jump right in. I want to make sure that c5 is not happening. Okay. I have to be a bit cautious here, not to blunder something on b4. Let's just cover it. Interesting. I think he does. He probably wants to play rook to d7 here. Okay, I don't want to take on b5 here in this position. How to do this? I think I'm going to retreat this and then play for knight d2 to e4 to d6. Get this bishop out. And I have this move. I'm really happy to play that. Kick the knight away. G3 is not super useful. Yeah, I control the d file, and he has this really bad bishop on b7. So what now? I think I'm going to take this good square here. Rook d8, there's queen to d2, which is winning material for white. It's a little trap here. That's a good move. But still, it's very difficult for him. I threaten rook d7 now. yeah, it's very tough to defend. Maybe I should have played e4, e5, nevertheless, earlier. Just prevent that. But okay, I still don't see a move for him. Rook d7 is a big idea. Bishop c8 gives away the c6 pawn. So I don't really see a move for black. Yeah, I see 6, huh? I don't know. Don't see why not. Bishop g4 maybe. Nope. Okay, if I take b5, take c6, take c6. Yeah, it's not super convincing. It doesn't look so convincing actually. Don't want him to take e4. Yeah, probably I have to allow it. Why would you want to play the poison pawn variation in the Najdorf? Tough. And you want something about traps and plans. There are no plans in the poison pawn. It's just pure calculation. If you want plans, you have to play a different opening altogether. Oh, that was the queen. Nomikos, that was your queen. I'm happy to take it. But I think it would have been difficult against the b6 pawn here. Yeah, good defense. I had a very nice position, but you played a very good defense there. Made it difficult for white to win. That being said, about the poison pawn, there is a good book. I think it's called The Sharpest Sicilian. The Sharpest Sicilian, I think. Oh, actually, that was a misclick. But okay, I don't mind. I play Action Humer. But I know that I played him last time. It was a misclick. But anyway, don't mind. Come on, Humer. Yeah, that's the same line as I had in the game before, and this is one of my favorite lines here against Triangle Slav. The Cobra Sicilian. What the heck is the Cobra Sicilian? I always felt that I'm pretty good with opening names, but what is the Cobra? Is it something with Bishop c5? I think it's something with Bishop c5, right? Yeah, this book about the poison pawn is, I think, The Sharpest Sicilian by, I think it's Kirill Georgiev and Kolev or something like that. It's definitely Kirill Georgiev involved. I actually bought that book. I really don't know why I bought a book about where there's the poison pawn variation in the Najdorf. I mean, this is like, I will never play that ever. And yeah, so I really don't know why I bought that book. Probably it's my chess book addiction. Yeah, threatening e5. The dark squares will become problematic for black here, absolutely. Hume. That's a pin. Pin and win. And I think I'm doing the pinning and the winning in this game. Yeah, that's a good extra piece. And easy play for white. Just centralize and attack. I mean, the knight or poison pawn is an interesting opening. I mean, definitely. It just, yeah, sometimes it's a question how economical it is to play something like that. It takes so long to actually master, and there's so many other things in chess that can be studied. Is it really worth studying such an opening? My favorite chess opening book, well, it's not so easy actually. I don't think there's one single book. Opening books are quite often simply not very, let's say, interesting in a way, or interesting to read. They provide information mostly, and very rarely offer some inspirational value or something kind of interesting. And I don't know, what I recently liked a lot are the Bologan books on e4, e5. They're also very relevant for my opening repertoire, of course. They're very nice. If you go a little bit back in time, a book I recently picked up again for a lesson with a student was I think it's called Understanding the Grunfeld. Is it Understanding the Grunfeld? By Jonathan Rowson. It's a really excellent book. He had very nicely written, very very interesting insight also about, not just about the Grunfeld, but in chess in general. Der Linksspringer is actually a good book, by FIDE-Master Keilhack. It's a pretty good opening book. It's just not a particularly cool opening. This is about one knight c3. Yeah, here we've got an overload. Yeah, I'm attacking h6 twice, queen and knight, and he has to watch his rook on e7. That is difficult. Yeah, what's my favorite opening? I'm not sure that I have one favorite opening, but I think of the openings that I play, the Nimzo Indian and e4, e5, those black openings, they are the richest. Yeah, they have the most interesting lines and offer the most variety. Yep, he allowed me a checkmate. Yeah, a good game, Huma, but you should be very alert about those pins. Yeah, the pins here, this kind of thing. After bishop g5, you have to play bishop e7. There's not much else. Have to, or maybe h6, but have to look at the e5 threat. Okay, so what do we have? Anybody in the chat who's like, play me? I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Oh, we have a very high rated guy here, Transposer. Yeah. Who is Transposer? Is there any information about him? Can I click here actually? I can click here, right? Oh, that's Rowan Vogel. Oh, that's a very high rated player. He's the world champion under 16, if I'm not mistaken. He won the Junior World Championships. I think under 16, if I'm not wrong. Or is it under 18? Yeah, but if I win, I'm beating a world champion here in one of the junior classes. And it's tough. He's high rated here. Playing the Tory attack. Oh, he gives me the bishop pair. That's nice. I always like it if they give me the bishop pair. But admittedly, white has a very, very decent development here. Yeah, I'm preventing e5 here. That's a good thing to do. Okay, so I'm going to pressurize this a little bit there. d4. How is he doing this now? d5? No, he's taking. That's probably the wiser decision. I'm going to trade one night. One night in Bangkok. This is kind of what comes to mind if you talk about one night with the Bangkok Open currently on the way. Yeah, what is this? This is a very typical position here from the from this queen pawn game. I can go f5 in this position. It's very shaky, but I want to do that. I want to have some action in this game. I can just play bishop e6 or something simple for equality, but let's play something interesting here. It's not easy now for white to answer, probably taking and f4, but okay, f4 is also not so easy to play. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, I'm playing this. Okay, I can go knight f5. Okay, knight f5 is not something that scares me. It's equal, but I should have thought this a little bit better. Considered this a little bit more detail. Okay, my idea was to get this in for bishop g4 and possibly f3. Okay, so this was the idea. Queen e4, I've got bishop f5. Tja, do I have to make a draw after queen e4? Probably yes, but maybe he is also trying for more. Doesn't look like it. But it's difficult to not make a draw here, right? I probably have to. I don't really see an alternative. Oh, he's trying something. That's interesting. Okay, so I guess rook d8 is the most obvious choice. And now I can take here, take e5. He's got a check though. I also have bishop h3 in this position, which is completely very irritating possibility. There's also c5, but he's got a check. I don't know, I'm fine here anyway, but I don't know what exactly to play. I think I'll just take this. A transposer is actually not higher rated than I am, but it's still a close call. Queen d3 check. Oh, he just takes this. Very greedy. This is today's youth. They are very greedy. But what to do? I don't have something great here. Okay. So Queen G5. Doesn't work. Yeah? Doesn't work. I mean, okay, I can play this, but it is nothing special. This is what I'm trying to say. Check. F3. F3, no. Rook takes. F3. F3, rook takes. Rook F1, rook F2. Takes check, king F2. It looks wrong. It looks wrong to me. Rook F3. Queen takes. Check, check, check. I don't see a window. It still probably is the right move, so I'm going to play it. It's the most logical move, kind of activating everything. Okay, rook takes is the only move anyway, so a bit surprised that he's taking time. Or am I having a win there that I don't see? That's possible. Oh, I actually didn't see that this is a possible move. Okay. But okay, it's interesting anyway. Rook takes. I can check him. I can give him a couple of checks. I can check here and there though. And check on B2. I kind of stumbled, yeah, to that win of a piece. I never saw any of it earlier. Oh, he's getting lots of pawns here. He's got 3 pawns now. That wasn't a good idea. Why did I take this? Now it's very difficult to do anything, and probably I'm in bad shape. Okay, probably not bad shape. Okay, that's Zugzwang. Still, I have the wrong bishop, so I cannot win here ever. Okay, so it's a draw. Okay, I should have won the game, but I played it badly. Okay, so good game here. Whew, tough. So, a draw in this one. Go for one more game? I really like to go for one more game. So, who's on there? You are in trouble. Okay, let's play You Are in Trouble. That's the final game of the broadcast here, our Banter Blitz show. I go for 1e4 and see what happens here in the French. Yeah, this line is something that I quite often recommend for white players. It's an interesting way of playing, getting a huge advantage in space. Did I... Miktal is answering if I ever played an immortal game. I don't think so. I don't think that that it happens so often that you play something really remarkable. I had one game a couple of years ago where I got in a checkmate, checkmating the black king on g1 after roughly 20-something moves. That was really remarkable against an international master. But he had a really, really bad day. So it's a game that I sometimes show if people ask for it, but not something, because I really feel like he had a very, very bad day, and it always feels bad to show this kind of game if you know that the other guy really had an off day and kind of suffered. Anyway, so knight a5 here. I like my position in terms of space, but I'm not very well developed. Bishop here looks funky, but the idea is to go g5. No, I never put that game on my channel. I think it's on King's Crusher's channel. We once did a dual video coverage of this game. Yeah, as I mentioned, it's not... I mean, it's a funny game, but it's something that yeah, I kind of feel bad to show because the other guy really had a bad day. Okay, bishop g5. My idea is after taking is I want to enter here. Gecko. Yeah, Gecko wanted to play. Yeah, maybe I get that game in still. Doing a bit of overtime. Yeah, Gecko 82. If you challenge me to a 3-minute game, please, yeah? If you have a challenge out for 5 minutes, just withdraw it and challenge for 3 minutes. And I'm going to play that. Yeah, this is not looking good here. By you in trouble. Winning the knight. What can I? Is there a checkmate coming? I don't. Nah. Rook f8 threatens checkmate with queen f8. Okay, but I think I'll just take the knight. Taking the knight is easiest. Knight h5. That looks tough. Okay, let's see if I can get that Gecko game in. Yeah, I'm sorry, I really kind of said I would play him. Now I don't see the challenge. Okay, so I'm going to play one final 3-minute game here against Gecko 82. So this is the final game of our stream here. Let's see what happens. Playing the open Sicilian is tough. You want to play the poison pawn? Yes, you asked me about this, so okay, I have to play something else. Okay, f4, g6. No idea. I have no idea. Let's just play some normal moves. Or roughly normal moves. Okay. Preventing me from castling short. That's not nice. Still cannot play bishop to e3 here. Okay, let's do something. Oh, seems that Bayern scored a goal. Yeah, then it looks really bad for Benfica. Yeah, but at the end, it's about who's the stronger team a little bit. It's something that we experienced with our chess team in the second German league. We now have to go down again to the third league, and it was just too tough for us. This league was too tough for us. And probably here Benfica is just the worst team compared to Bayern. Yeah, and you know what's also not good? That I was intending to play bishop f4 here, but of course that's not working at all. Ah, shoot. Bishop f4, I'm giving away b2. That is not good. Wow, I completely misplayed this opening. I mean, completely. Okay, Gecko, you've got all the chances that you need. I'm outrating you 1,300 points, but you can now definitely beat me. Oh my god. Queen takes b2 maybe. Yeah, but I don't know. Otherwise I lose e5, and this is probably worse. Okay. Strong move. Don't play so strong. Rook d8 is also a strong move. Come on, please go back. Just one passive move, please. Even knight h6 is good, of course, for black. But I wonder if he has something more powerful here. It's very, very possible. Ooh. It looks very scary. Bishop h6 check also. It was something that I just recognized. Probably was a huge problem, to put it mildly. Okay, if I go bishop f2, knight e5. Wow. This is one of the worst positions that I had for, I don't know, I can't remember. Absolutely awful. But Gecko, you've got 30 seconds. Speed up. You have to speed up now to beat me, otherwise it won't work. Yeah, black's winning, but 12 seconds. Twelve seconds. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. That's not going to be enough. Now I'm winning this on time. I have to play quicker there. In that good position, make some quick moves. I'm the one in trouble there, and making some quick moves was definitely possible. Yeah, very good game by you, but it's a matter of time. Yeah, like you spend 30 seconds on that move, for example. That's too long. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show. I'm on a lot longer than originally planned, so I cannot accept any more challenges. I'm already doing overtime. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll be back next week at the same time, I guess 8 o'clock, Central European time, or what is that in the US East Coast? It's a 2, right? 6 hours before. Yeah, okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys.